Mika. Fuck you. Shout out to you from Dubai. What's up? This is I don't think I've seen you before. Let me see. Oh, I've seen you before. Alpha Baba. How you doing? Shout out to you, man. Baba, it's good morning, no. We out here. Shout out to you though. Shout out to the first person to come here is Mika. Is it Mika? Let me see. Hello, what's going on? Mika. Mika is the first person to join. So shout out to Mika though. And Robin, shout out to you too. So let's wait for the guys to come in. You know how it is. They have to come in. Oh, I had to travel yesterday. Emergency ASAP. I came back this morning. Mona no verse though. The podcast on Apple and Spotify is not yet uploaded, but we'll have to wait till Monday. Mona no vex. Hmm? Life calls in. Yeah, we have to take care of things. You get me? So Skrilla said your content motivates me a lot. Shout out to you, boss. Shout out to you, Baba. That is the intention, to spark your minds, to make you become a better human being. You get me? Like, so that is the intention. Um, we are very, very humbled and happy that you guys are enjoying our contents. So thank you. So where's that timer? We did something last week where 2 weeks ago, people said it would be a great idea to have the opportunity to call in into the live show, and then we exchanged words. And I said, okay, oh, I don't mind, but I don't want anybody that will come here and disrespect me. Don't insult me, no way. It's okay if we have different opinion of things, but don't cuss me out. Like, we are grown-ups. You get me? Like, so let's just talk. And we started last week. So across all social media platforms, I did a poll. People like the idea. They said they want to see more of stuff like that. So if you want to call in, just say, I want to call in, and call in. Let's just talk. You're going to have 5 minutes to talk. And take it from me, guys. The whole world is watching. So, but for now, a lot of, right now we have like 7 or 8 people here, but it's going to climb up eventually. So if you want to call in, let's talk, or let's just wait for them. Lambo, guys, listen. In this book, The Heart of Seduction by Robert Greene, there are certain types of women they call courtesans. Let's break it down. Hookers is the lower level, pay me money, you have sex with me. That is hooker. Prostitution, those are the ones that, you understand, they stay by the side of the road. You get me? Those are the ones that, they approach you. Hey, baby boy, do you want a nice time? Courtesans are different though. Courtesans they are like, They are not hookers, they are not prostitutes, they are like high level. They believe they are like they and they are very, very dangerous though. They have connections, they know people. They usually date people in power. You get me? Like they are very, very strategic. You know, the same way we talk about women on this platform, courtesans, they know men well. They are extremely dangerous, extremely. Do not mess with them because they know they sleep with presidents, ministers, governors, businessmen. They are extremely up there. In today's society, a courtesan, an example of a courtesan, you see all these Instagram baddies, all these girls you see that don't have any job, that just fly. Those are courtesans. They are high level prostitutes. You get my point? They are high level prostitutes. What they do, they focus more on their body and they invest a lot into their body though. You get me? And you see them, they go to good schools, they have good education because you know the strategy in the book, The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. The strategy of a courtesan is to be educated, to learn the ways of men so they can talk intelligently with men. You get my point? But they are high class prostitutes. They do the same thing prostitutes and hookers do, but with a different strategy. Couple of days ago, Burna Boy went viral. And there's this lady. I've never heard of her before. I don't even give a damn about her name. That woman is a courtesan. You understand? They don't necessarily need your money, but they want something in return for being with you. They like expensive bag, expensive bracelet, wristwatch. Some will get houses, cars. Those are courtesans. Those are courtesans. And majority of the time, they present themselves like their strategy is to gaslight you. Their strategy is to shame you and say, are you saying you cannot buy something for a beautiful girl or for a beautiful woman? You get my point? Remember, she's a courtesan. She's the top echelon level of a prostitute, but she's not portraying herself like she's a prostitute. You get my point? Like, but then you can be the main guy and you think she's your girlfriend and you can even marry such woman, but I will never change. She's a courtesan. She has connection with high level men. Bro, you can't even begin to imagine who she is. It is women like that. When you have a conflict with her, let's say you marry women like this, you get my point. Like she's your girlfriend, you have a conflict with her, or you break up with her, bro. She's going to fuck you up because she has a lot of men in power that she's actually dated before. You get my point? So you guys should watch out though. A lot of men want to date baddies, but they don't understand the rules. Oga Uka day, prostitution day, courtesans day. And you see those courtesans, bro, you probably meet them in school. They drive expensive cars. They probably have businesses. You get me? Some of them are into real estate agents. Some of them, they sell products online. You see them, they have perfume products, bags. Oh God, come on now. Like take example in Nigeria. You see, there's a lot of courtesans in Africa. I don't want to mention anybody's name because some of you like them. Let's just say somebody have a business. You get me? Because you see all these bracelets we wear, all those expensive, all these shoes you see us wear. If you live in Africa or you live in a third world country, you probably don't know how expensive those things are. These things are not something you can sell wig and afford. I'm telling you the truth. It's not something you can sell perfume and just buy. Hermes slippers. One Hermes slippers like this. One Hermes slippers. The regular one is like $900. $900. The regular Hermes slippers though. So if you see a woman that sells wig online and she wears different pair and she has like 20 pieces, come on, love. Come on now. How much is she making for that business? I have 4. Just 4. And those 4, I didn't buy it one time. You know, understand what they talk. And me, I know be prostitutes. You know, so even men self, like I'm talking about men that have the money, they don't have those things because it's expensive. And there are some expensive bags, like this bracelet, for example. You see those girls, they wear 4 of those bracelets. Do you know how much they sell these things? They wear 4. And some will wear Van Cleef. Do you know how much they sell those those Van Cleef? One Van Cleef is like $7,000. You understand? You have 5 with this bracelet, 4 bracelets, 4 Van Cleef. Everything is like 50,000. And you tell me you sell perfume online? Come on, now that is a courtesan. You get me? That is a courtesan. Ashewo ni, but on another level. And you see, all these small boys will start dreaming and say someday you want to get married to a baddie. A baddie, she cannot. A baddie cannot get married to men like me, because me, I work for my money. Does that make sense? I'm not some billionaire. I'm not some politician. You don't understand. There's certain lifestyle that those women are attracted to. The smart one, like that woman that went viral with Burna Boy, she's not intelligent. She's not. What courtesans usually do is they present themselves like they are business women, but they are high class prostitutes. They don't show it, because in the nearest future, as they get older, they switch into something else. You get my point? They become like women like, what is that woman's name? Alakija. I said I wasn't going to mention names, but I feel the need to mention names. Women like Alakija. You understand? Alakija was dating these guys. Lady like Tokema Kinwa. You understand? They will eventually switch into media, TV presenter. You get my point? Something, it's like in Nigeria, for example, most governors, most politicians, they were fraudsters back in 1993, 1994. Those guys were 419s. So it's the same strategy, the same way a fraudster will switch into something more legitimate. A courtesan, which is high-class prostitute, will switch eventually into TV presenting, either podcasting right now in today's society, podcasting, something like model agency where she manages other girls, something more classy, something that befits the image she has for herself in her head. And surprisingly, let me bust your mind. Men always marry these women. I will tell you the truth. Men always marry them. There's one woman when I was young, Nickel Shinowo. Google her name. Very, very solid, high class courtesan. Everybody knows she's a courtesan. It's a fact. You get me? Extremely beautiful. As a matter of fact, there was one time where she contested for one of the most beautiful women in Africa, and she won. You get me? She won. She's married to a medical doctor that is a billionaire right now. You don't understand? So when I see a lot of women do OnlyFans, and you see young guys who criticize those ladies and say no one is going to marry them, that is a lie. Maybe you and I, because you and I, we work for our money. You don't understand? We are not into crime. All those men, powerful. Think about the mindset of a politician or a governor of your state that used to be a fraudster. So he's into fast life. On off days, when he's not working in the governor's office, he's still going to go to the club. His wife used to be a ashawo, a prostitute. I mean, you don't understand? Yes, the dog. I'm talking about Nike. Shinobu. Google her name. Extremely beautiful. Everybody knows. Talking about before, right now in today's society, if you know, there's this character they call Toke Makiwa. Toke is a luxurious. You get my point? She's a TV presenter in Nigeria. But how much are they paying them? She's on the same level as Nike. You understand? Nike right now is like 50-something years old. So, as women get older, you understand? The main price of their product, which is their beauty, it falls off. They need something else, to be accepted. You get me? To be accepted by society. Aha, look at that. The dog said Nika is 59. She's 59 years old. She's married to Tunde something. I can't remember his name, a medical doctor. You and I might not marry a courtesan, but there are men that will marry those women because those women have connections that will blow. Those women have connection with presidents. I swear to you, though. I swear to you, courtesans are back in the day, back in the days. I'm talking about 14th, 15th century. If your mom is affluent, your mom would introduce you to a courtesan that is a friend to teach you the ways of women. Me, for example, I was raised by certain women. You understand? Based the fact that they got married to rich men to teach me about the ways of women and life. That's different. If your mom really, really likes, she will introduce you to a courtesan that will just teach you the way. They know men, especially if you have dreams. Those women will introduce you to certain and say, okay, this is my internship. Like, okay, this is my intern. This is somebody like he has experience in so. I want you to fix him up. But because that woman is older now, she used to date that governor back in the day. Come on now, the governor is going to really, and the governor will probably ask her again and say, when am I going to see you again? It's okay, I'll call you. You don't understand? Because this is real life, man. This is real life. Like, take for example, you see somebody in Nigeria saying they sell extension wig. Extension wig. And you have a Prada Nigeria saying they sell extension wig. Extension wig. And you have a Prada bag that is like, you get my point, it's just fucking, it's ridiculous. Those are courtesans, bro. Fucking, it's ridiculous. Those are courtesans, bro. So this one said some women are seriously in business. You're not listening to anything I'm saying. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. Profit margin day for business. Take for example, there are certain business you do. It is impossible to afford certain things, irrespective of your location. You're not listening to what I'm saying. If you're a real estate developer in the United States, you can afford certain things, but you still cannot afford certain lifestyle. You're not listening to me. A private jet trip from Lagos to United Kingdom is going to cost you around $60,000. A private jet. On social media, you see all these girls, expensive bag. They have a business. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying the return on that business, it is not what is funding that lifestyle. That is a courtesan. I'm telling you, it is a man that is funding that life, or multiple men. So, hey, Prince Ayola, what's going on? You guys will not listen. Most of them. Now, don't get me wrong, go. I'm not the kind of man that shames people for their hustle. No, I don't. Everybody has to get it one way. It's not all of us that will have company. No, so everybody has to get it one way. This one said multiple men. So multiple men. Everybody will get it one way. You don't understand. But as men view things from different standpoints. If you marry a courtesan, which is a high grade, high level, majority of women are not virgins. You get what I'm saying? Like, majority of women are not virgins. Some, so your perception of either she's a virgin or she's been passed around, it's completely different. Like, some men view relationship like, what can I benefit from this woman? A woman that has dated the president of your country and still has good rapport with that woman, irrespective of prostitute. Some men think like this. Some men think like this. Irrespective, she has kids, she has world's band. Some men think like this and say, okay, I can still, like, there's this, let me even Google the name of the husband of that medical doctor of Nike. Nike is beautiful. Right here. Google says she's a Nigerian entrepreneur and TV show host. What TV show? What kind of business does she do? I mean, you don't understand, because image is everything. Image is everything. Image is everything, man. So, was Kim Kardashian? Everybody know Kim Kardashian is a courtesan. She is. All those Kardashians, what do you think they sell? They are courtesans, but now they are entrepreneurs. They use their beauty to meet valuable men that supported their business. Now they don't need those men no more. They change. They have a complete different templates that work for them. I mean, you don't understand. They have connections that will blow your mind, and they still keep those relationships with those men. So I used to. Everybody loves Nike. Oh, I think she got she had her first child around 44. Some people said it was surrogate baby or something. So as I was saying, it's about perception. Because as young dudes as we are right now, most men. Oh, now let's talk. Who is more delusional? The fact that the bigger percentage of men think they will end up with a virgin, or the bigger percentage of women believe they will end up with a rich man. Who do you think is more delusional? Who do you think is more delusional? When you get to a certain stage, let's say 50, 55, looking for a virgin is not a priority. Imagine powerful. Maybe for fun on the side, it's not a priority at 50, 55 years old. Those guys, if they ever decide to get married to any woman, imagine powerful, man. It is like a business. What am I going to benefit from this woman? Imagine powerful. A 55-year-old woman, a 55-year-old man does not want to get married to a burden. Imagine powerful. So, Star 23, how you doing? She said, you tell me. You tell me what? I don't understand. A 55-year-old man, you understand? Let's say the courtesan right now is like 45 and they want to get married. She has her own ways. She does not want to be controlled by any man. You understand? But she has the experience. She has the influence. She's highly influential. But she used to be high class prostitute. High class gogon that has different clients. Right now, she doesn't want to do it no more because now she has a business that sustains her life. But she still has those phone number. She can call the governor. She can call multiple governors of your country, multiple countries. Oh. But you, my boy, you understand? You see her, you're looking, you're thinking with your penis because she's beautiful. You don't have sense. People think like this. I swear to you. And surprisingly, if she likes you, she's going to make you believe you're a man. She's going to pamper you. She's going to love on you. And then someday you're going to fuck around and find out, oh boy, she's going to beat you. She's going to beat you. I know her pa. Not one-on-one, obviously. She's going to make phone call. They're going to lock you up. What is this woman's name? There's this Nollywood actress that was dating this Otella in Lagos. I'll remember her name. I did not even know she's a courtesan. She had a conflict with her husband in the same house. You understand? The husband slapped her. Bro, she made one phone call to one of her men. Oh God, they locked the husband up for like 3 months. What is her name? What is her name? Star 23, I'm coming. What is the name of that woman? She's beautiful like this. Well, she's Nollywood in Nigeria. Nollywood. Let me find her name. Yes, let me find her name. Because I'm looking at all of them right now. Let's see if we can see her name. Her name is Mercy Aigbe. Mercy Aigbe. She's right here. Yes, Mercy. She's 47 years old right now. Then, I think the problem started, she was around 37 then. It was like 10 years ago. I don't understand. you know, just because you think she's beautiful, you've been dating her. Oh man, she's going to beat you. Okay, Star 23 said, you mentioned a 55-year-old would marry what type? What type then? A 55-year-old man does not care about how promiscuous a woman used to be. It's at that point, it's like a business. If he decides he wants to marry somebody, it's more about what is going to benefit. What are you going to contribute into his life? It's not just about cooking and cleaning at that point. It's like, take for example, let's say a woman has never been married before, or she married, now she has kids, but she's single. You don't understand. The fact that she's single, her husband is still, ex-husband is still alive. Oh, I'm pretty sure she has a job. What kind of job? What kind of accomplishment does she have? Her only accomplishment at that point cannot be the kids. You understand? So any man that wants to come in there and to marry such woman, it's like business at that point. It is like business. It is business. So some men actually target and go for these courtesans and say, I want to date you. It is a business at that point. Because just imagine you're dating a courtesan that has connections to the bigger percentage of men that knows all the governors, all the presidents in Africa. Bro, you're going to make money. Because marriage itself, it is a business. But a lover boy, oh God. Men like us, not to separate men like us, or my boy, small boys like us. You say, oh my God, she's so soft, she's kind, she's beautiful, she's feminine. A courtesan knows all those things. Come on now. She knows what men expect of a woman. That's why I suggest you guys should read that book, The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. Courtesans, bro, they know men like their life depends on it. There were many examples in that book where Robert Greene said, he mentioned the name of that courtesan that was dating like 12 different politicians in England. 12, bro. And surprisingly, every one of them knew that they were dating the same, because she's a beautiful, she carries herself graciously. Those women and those men started targeting themselves because they want to be the one that she finally selects. Come on, what? Because you see, the ego of a man, men always carry themselves like, I'm different from this man. Oh God. The emotions of men, I don't like it at all. I don't like the emotions of men can be scattered around. Men will kill other men for women. Just to get approval. Take for example, women aim for attention. Men aim for approval. That's why I don't like bunch of men. Because men are hypocrites sometimes. You understand? How many majority of the war that have started in this life, in this timeline, it started because of women. You understand? Because of women. Say, for example, your wife is having sex with another person in another country. Rather than challenge your wife, a man would set war straight up into that country, says he's going to destroy everybody in that country. Oh, Shireni. Oh, Ando. You know the reason me? A man will do that. Rather than go and talk to his wife, a man will target that man, target the family, target the country. Men, oh, you won't wake on lotiti. It's not just women that don't have common sense. Women don't have common sense, no doubt about that. But what men do not have is not common sense. I don't even know what to call it. The emotions of men, although we see things from a logic standpoint, but when the emotions of man is in only one, men will destroy this whole world. I swear to you, man. But that is not ego, that is carelessness. So why must I get with a woman to get elevated? Foul thinking. Talile now. Man, shut up. This one say foul thinking. Let me block you. Oh, yeah, it's people like this that live in delusion. One of the mistakes that I see men make is this: men project their expectation on women. You get me? Women have their own ways of living life. I swear to you, you see a woman for the first time, you look at her physique, you project your expectation on her. You say, I want to take care of this woman, without considering that the Yoruba people have this saying. They said, without considering that what I said just now is a chicken, a hen, whatever, was eating something before corn came into life. A lot of men just see a beautiful woman and say, I want to take care of this woman, without considering that something was taking care of that woman before you came into that picture. You don't understand? But the ego of a man should be studied. I don't like men that much. I'm telling you the truth. The ego of a man will say, I want to start taking care of you now, and you must. Automatically, it believes that she belongs to him. And a woman will always be a woman. She's going to show you wonders. She's going to allow you, give you that illusion that you are in charge. You. She's going to pull the rug, and maybe after she feels like, okay, I think I'm here now, she's going to deal with you. We are talking something, you're saying, and why must I get or near? Or there. So one of the mistakes men make is men underestimate. You underestimate women. I am telling you right now, something that has happened, and it is still happening. It is still happening. Alakija, go and Google her name. She is the most richest woman in Africa, the most wealthiest. I don't think you don't know anything. Oh, more nothing. Oh, it's sad to not believe that women do this for sure. I'm telling you, these things happen now. Go and Google it. Let's type it on Google to check the definition of courtesans. Okay. The definition is, listen, a woman usually with a high social position who in the past had sexual relationship with rich or important men in exchange for money. A hooker and a prostitute exchange sexual for money, but a hooker does it on a courtesan does it on another level with high social position. But by the time you meet her, she's been around the block. She's been around a lot of powerful men. By the time you, my boy, you that you're making Toro Kobo, by the time you meet her like this, she's composed. She's talking to you, targeting your ego. I swear, she's telling you exactly what she knows, that this is what you want to hear. Take for example, if I'm talking to a woman, because I understand women well. Let's say I want to play her. These are things that we've done. I'm going to talk to her and tell her things that I know she wants to hear. Even if I know I just want to smash, put her in a roster, and probably break her and toss her back into the streets. There are certain way I will present myself. Women do this too, man. Come on now. But the ego of a man, we say, no, this one looks soft. Oh, God. Or Daniel, you are a fool. You're a fool. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. I have one right now. She's pretending to be wife material, but everything about her past is way above me. Oh, yeah. Once you know this, you know wisdom. Run. Run. Because let me tell you something. You're too young to handle that woman. Anyway, you are. You are too young to handle her. You are. You're too young to handle her. The only thing you can give her is sex. And probably take her to some chop stop. What on? You cannot afford a lifestyle. Come on now. You cannot afford the lifestyle of a courtesan. She's going to tell you at the initial stage that she does not need your money, which she does not need your money, but she's accustomed to certain lifestyle. I swear to you. That woman that went viral with Burna Boy that I was talking about, she's not that intelligent because she's young. And this is the day of social media. She's not supposed to say anything. You get my point? She's not, because eventually, let's say in the next 20 years, because right now she's still young. Let's say in the next 20 years, she wants to switch into something more, something that befits the image she has. You get me? Because they do this. That is the reason why, from the dawn of time, the bigger percentage of them, they end up becoming business women or presenters of some sort. Maybe they work at the theater or something. Because they love attention. You get me? So, but once you know, you know. Hey, is that who I think it is? Velvet. Shout out to you, Velvet. I actually thought she blocked me though. I did. I actually thought she blocked me. But shout out to you though. It's good to see you again. Now, my boy, which is a regular dude, will see a courtesan and say, wow, I want this one. And if she likes you, let's say she likes you, because it's possible for them to just like you. Understand? Well, and she's going to do all those things. Just the same way in Nigeria where they say you have to humble yourself if you want to marry a man. If you want to marry a courtesan, you have to humble yourself, man. You have to understand she has a life. Yeah, she has a life that is way above you. You cannot take care of that woman. Imagine powerful. It's not possible. What do you do for a living? You are my boy. You that you're making, even if you make 6 figures, let's say you are some software engineers. And in today's generation, we hear these women all the time because the bigger percentage of women right now, they are courtesans or they want to become courtesans. They don't want to be hookers. They don't want to be prostitutes because it's beneath them. They want to be courtesans. So you meet them in school, they went to school. They come from average family. Some of them, they have a job and they have side business. But they are out there. That's why you see them say, if you want to date me, take me to an expensive place. To maintain that image. You see them say, if you want to date me, I want you to buy me this. That is the way of a courtesan. Show me that you can afford me. You have to pay me. But remember, it's not always about paying cash to be with a courtesan. You get me? But as you, a regular young man, come on now. You think you know. You don't know shit. What do you know? You think she doesn't know that you don't know anything. And someday you're going to have a disagreement with her. She's going to fuck you up. You see, the ego of a man will make a man believe that because he has physical strength, he's stronger than a woman. You, a man, thinking that you're stronger than a woman. Oh, the Yoruba people said, "Eniti Shango ba toju e wole." So Shango is the third king of Oyo Kingdom. And I am from Oyo Kingdom. So Shango is known as the god of thunder. So the proverb, the adage says that anyone that has ever experienced where Shango is destroying things, I'm talking about thunder destroying, you will never insult the god of thunder. If you've ever experienced women destroy, bro, you will never, ever, ever in your life fuck with them. I swear to you, man. I was raised by them. That's why I know them well. You will never, ever fuck with them. But because you are a man and you are powered by ego, you think you know. And as I'm talking to you, telling you right now, women don't think like that. Can you imagine? Like you're obviously dumb. I'm telling you the truth. You should listen to me. You should listen to me. You should. Velvet says she's married now. Who is that? Who is married now? I'm lost. Star 22 said you're correct. Of course I'm correct. Because I know I am correct. I am. Even if, take for example, in there are certain characters you see in certain countries. You see them in spotlight, but they are not married. You see, those women are extremely powerful. It's not, remember, the power of a woman is like the queen of a chessboard. Listen, every queen, a power is sublet to the power of a king. Now, the mistake a lot of men make, men think the king of a woman, they think is usually somebody she's having sex with. No. A king that gives her power can be her father, or can be some sugar daddy somewhere that she has been with some. I get my point. But she's still a queen. And she's moving like that. But her power is attached to that man, irrespective of the years. You have to know this as a man. You have to. You need to. Because your life, imagine powerful, it depends on it. If you fuck around, bros, you will find out. You will. A lot of men believe that the power of a woman comes from her husband. No. It's possible for her to marry a man that is a puppet. She's a queen, but she's married to a peasant. Her influence is with some sugar daddy somewhere, not her husband. She's a queen of another kingdom. This life is deep, very deep. But you are my boy, a young man, you're just like you are what I call a bedworm. She's just having sex with you. You think because you have access to her body, you have some authority. Okay. You gonna learn. Faisal, what's going on? You are going to learn. The ego of a man always dazzles me, man. And I am a man myself. It dazzled me. When their emotions and I'm starting to understand why women believe they are more intelligent than men. They know how to play the emotions of a man, which is very, very fragile. Oh, God. I swear to you, man. A man will start a war. I swear to you. A man will start a war because of women. While some of you will say, no, I'm not going to start. That made my song. Shut up. I'm telling you, though. If you start crying right now, start telling you things. If you love me for real, you promised me. Oh, my God. Bro, you're going to start a war. You don't believe me? You're going to start a war. When you see women come out and say she's a queen, a lot of men will say, but she's not married. But you don't have a husband. Who told you it's only a husband that can make a woman a queen? A father can make her a queen. Oh, maybe. A father can make her a queen. If her father dies, the influence of the father can make her a queen. She can be having sex with one of those men that will make her queen. This is real life. Yeah, she can become a queen. But remember, every woman that is a queen, a power is sublet to a man. Your what is that English word? Your discernment is for you to identify what her strength is. You have to know those things. Single, she's on fire, she's extremely beautiful, she has a business, she traveled this, traveled there. You say, as a queen, but she doesn't have any man. Bro, there's a man somewhere That is the source of everything you see. A man somewhere, man. I'm telling you. Women always think, yeah, I can do it myself. You got it. There's a man somewhere. And that man is not always the man of the house. Imagine powerful. Messy, messy, messy. This one, Jasmine said, this man knows too much. If you like, don't listen to me. But the ego of a man will always dazzle me. You understand? A lot of men underestimate women. Why? Why? Mokokon. Although I kind of understand why women hate, why I kind of understand how men underestimate women. In Yoruba land, they say, "Ẹni tí kò mọba ló máa ń rọ́ba fín," which simply means that only those that disrespect the king do not know the king. And there's another school of thought that said, "Abobasun ló máa ń rọ́ba fín," which simply means that those that sleep and eat and wine with the king are those that can disrespect the king. You see those two statements? The first one says those that do not know the king usually disrespect the king. And the second one says that those that eat, wine, and dine with the king are the ones that usually disrespect the king. If that does not tell you anything, even if you know the king, that does not mean you disrespect the king. Even if you do not know the king, that does not mean you disrespect the queen, the king. Women, just because you're having sex with her and you're chilling with her, you have to be very, very careful, man. You have to be extremely careful. She can beat you when shit is the fan. You don't think she can beat you because you're buff. Yeah. Yeah, she can beat you. Oh, she can beat you. She can beat you. What is going to save you when she decides to beat you is the following thing. Because some of you right now are probably scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. What is going to save you from the attack of a woman are the women in your domain. A smart woman is going to take those women out before any conflict ever starts. They are extremely dangerous, though. You have to be extremely careful with them. They are extremely dangerous. This is for men. They are extremely dangerous, though. So, she feeds me with all attention and I almost got attracted. Oh God, let her love you. Go calm down. Let her love you. Go farabale. That does not mean she wants to kill you. Okay. What are we talking about? Velvet said, you are dropping proverbs. I usually translate them into English, though. If I say anything in my native language, I translate them into English. So, well said. Shout out to you. Okay, I think we were the. Hello, sir. Quick question. If a man gives you money, okay, this is a woman. If the man gives you money and controls you, what does it mean? I don't understand. If he gives you money and control you, what does that mean? He's controlling you. What is it like? What do you want me to say? Marino said, these men are beginning to be scared. Oh yeah, they are. A lot of men underestimate women, though. That is one of the mistake that men make. You have no idea. On a physique level, a man might be strong. Bro, emotional manipulation. Oh, remember, women are emotional beings, but emotionally they are usually unstable. But that manipulation, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't underestimate them, oh. Don't. It's a good thing. Keep dropping the proverb. Shout out to you, Velvet. Shout out to you. So you need to, okay, what is this? You need to establish a university dedicated to studying women. Shout out to you, man. We know. The previous generation would say nobody truly understands women. The break point, the block section where they say you don't necessarily understand women is the fact that the bigger percentage of the months they are usually emotionally unstable. So people like that, it's very hard for you to pinpoint and say, okay, you don't understand women. But fuck it, man. We understand women well. And as a man, the conclusion that we came to is don't fucking underestimate them. Come on now. Do not. Like, you can't trust them, you can't underestimate them. You get me? You just can't. You just can't. In your own best interest, even if she's your wife, do not let her know your weaknesses, man. Not all of them, because you have to give her something. She needs to think that she knows what can destroy you. She's going to ask you. Come on. She's going to ask you that she wants to know. You have to let her believe that certain things can destroy you, certain things are your shortcomings. She needs to know. Yes. And she's going to keep it like she knows. But bro, if someday, you have to put this thing into perception. If someday you fuck around and she decides that she wants to fuck you up, those weaknesses that you showed her, she's going to use it. That's why you have to apply yourself, man. You need common sense. You need common sense, man. Hey, the women that raised me, their husbands are extremely powerful men. I have never ever seen, most of these women though, their husbands are they practice polygamy. I've never seen where they were having conflict. There is mutual respect. You need to give them mutual respect if you want to be with them. Mutual respect. Why they are powerful, but you still have to be a leader. You have to fear them, but never show them you fear them. You still have to do the like you are a man, you're the man there, but you have to apply yourself, man. I'm telling you, a lot of men lose guard when they come to women. You lose guard. That is why you die. You die. Most men die young because they lose guard when it comes to women. You understand? You see her walking around with all that curves. You think you have her like this. Especially when she allows you to do anything to her. Bro, you think you have her like this. You. Oh. The Yoruba people said, ọmọ kékeré tó ní ẹgbà lápò tó lóun máa dìgbòlú èṣù àtòun àtẹgbà tó wà lápò ẹ̀ kò tó nǹkan téṣù fi ń dẹ́kọ̀ mu. Which simply means that a young boy that has money is like cowries. It is a old form of currency back in Africa. A young boy that has currency, that has money on him, but he decides he wants to go head to head with the devil just because he has a handful of money. The elder said, the existence of that boy plus that money he has, it is not enough. It's not even close to what the devil used to have breakfast. I swear to you, the existence of men, in nutshell, is not enough to what women used to play like this. I swear to you, you have to apply yourself. Most men, you think because she looks soft, she's weak. Huh? She's not, though. Come on now. If you're married right now, you're listening to me, I swear on everything. The reason why she married you is because she believes that she can take you one-on-one. If she cannot take you one-on-one, she would not marry. I'm not talking about one-on-one physical conflicts. Emotional manipulation. To some extent, she believes that she has you like this. To some extent. That's the reason why she marries you. It's not love. It's not. Powerful. Don't get over your head. So, let's keep it pushing. Don't let me scare you guys, because some of you right now are just, what is girls? Oh my God, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of that now. So, why is it that when women genuinely love a man, they put themselves away you? I don't understand. What does that mean? Why is it that when women genuinely love a man, they put themselves away from you? Oh, you mean men? Men don't. Some men do, though. It's because of scenarios like this. Guy, hey, most women, one of the conditions women give to men is they want a man that will just love them recklessly. Reckless love is like falling into the love of a woman. You're going to be destroyed. That's why I say this on this platform, on this platform. Do not fall in love with a woman. Become love. She's going to fall into your love. It is going to save you. I swear to you. But you're not going to listen to me because you're a man. And you're powered by ego. You think you know. Oh God. You don't know anything. I say to you. Eh? Love Slayer said that's the problem, the underestimation. Maybe that's why Bonner is strong, because he has his mom by his side. Bonner, the power source of Bonner, the power source of most men, not just Bonner, any successful man. You know when they say behind every successful man there is a woman, they are not talking about his wife. Wife, there are some women that powers powerful men, preferably those women that raise those men. Do you think they will let you kill that man? Come on now. You can throw your attack, you can do it, but you're not going to destroy that man. A solid, powerful man that comes from source, from original power. Imagine powerful. Because I say this all the time. The house of power is the patriarchy. A woman who comes from middle class of poverty, she thinks that men are the ones that control patriarchy. No. Hell no. Women control the house of power, and it shall continue to be so, because men do not live in that house. Men are out there in the field, gunning, getting more resources and more power. You understand? A woman who comes from cheap poverty, middle class, you think, and you see them all the time say, we need to tear down the patriarchy. And I will just laugh. This is how you know a woman who comes from nothing and a woman who doesn't average. Women are the ones in charge of that. But show you just a you see the way this life is. There are certain women in charge of everything. Don't worry. Because they are directors. My mom explained it to me that women are like directors of a movie. A wise woman, a smart woman, you will not see her in the spotlight. I swear to you. She's at the back end. I'm telling you the truth. She's at the back end. That is a smart one, a very, very smart one. That's why I said that lady that went viral with Bonner, she's not wise. She's not wise. She's not wise at all. You see all those, this one right now. And then she might use, it might be a different strategy that is completely different from what we've always known. Like, take for example, the Kardashians. The Kardashians, they came into power because they are new money. You don't understand. They are not from money. Their dad was a regular lawyer. They came into power because they used their beauty. But usually, that power does not exceed 2 generations. We're talking about power that exceed 500, 700, thousands of years. Come on now. You don't get that power by being in the spotlight. You're going to attract enemies. Women know this well. Women know this well. Women are powerful. They're extremely powerful. That's why I try to tell men, make sure you make friends with the women in your life. Not the one you're having sex with. I'm talking about women that raised you. Some of you don't have moms. My condolences. Find an auntie that cares about you. Let them guide you and protect you. You might think because they are old now, because they all got their strength. They have power. They have extreme power, man. And you probably won't know how strong they truly are until you see them at play. Oh boy. Oh. They are truly, women are amazing creatures. They are amazing creatures. They are amazing creatures. If they are on your side, now take for example, me for example. Okay, let me use myself as an example. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I have fucked up a lot. The bigger percentage of the times that I fuck up, let's say I did something that was supposed to destroy me. I was young. My father was never heard about. You understand? I believe my father has the power. He has never come true. He has never even heard about those things before. The women in my life, they know everything I've done. And they always come true. Always. Now, it's possible we get back home and they scold me. Not physically, with words. Of course, they will scold you. I'm a buy away. I'm a buy away, man. But the ego of a man will say he does not need it. I can do it myself. Okay, we shall see. We shall see. I try to tell young men on this platform that your wife, she can treat you like a friend, but she's not your friend, though. Don't let me lie to you, man. She's not even close to your friend. And you have to know this. It's going to save you. So, let me see. Bro, you decided to scare us this weekend. Otiri, you see what I'm saying? Because most men do not know this. You have to. Don't be scared though. You just have to know these things. It is for your own good. We have to talk to ourselves and speak as reality. Oh, the sooner you know this, you will watch how you treat them. I'm telling you the truth though. I said something one time. I said, if a woman ever declares war to you, go and tell them in your family. Go and tell the women in your house that somebody has declared war over your life. The Yoruba people have this saying. They said, "Awifune koto dani, agbalagba joboni," which simply means that I am going to fuck you up. Me telling you that I am going to fuck you up, it is far more superior than, let's say we have conflict and I tell you that what you did just now, you're going to regret it. Excuse me. It is far more superior than we had a conflict though. Me telling you that I'm going to fuck you up is far more superior than me just looking at you like this and just walk away. Far more superior. Go and tell them in your family that you fucked up. You fucked around. Most men will go home and go and sleep. She's not going to do anything. She's going to fuck you up, man. I'm telling you. She's going to fuck you up. So, how do you buffer women's emotion when they are being irrational without arguing? Buffer. What do you mean by buffer? Let's type the English word buffer. What does buffer? You mean pump or I don't know the meaning of buffer, but let me Google it. Buffer. Meaning of buffer. A person or thing that prevents antagonistic or thing from coming into contact. How do you prevent something coming into contact with? Okay, how do you prevent it coming into? But you avoid them now. Like, why do you have to give her contact? Is that what you're saying? Coming into or harming each other. Okay, how do you prevent conflict? And now speak layman's language now. I mean, I'm not a professor in English now. Without arguing. You don't have to though. Why do you think a lot of men just keep quiet when there is conflict with women? You just keep quiet though. You learn how to use your silence well. Yes, you have to learn how to use your silence when it comes to women. It's going to protect you. You learn how to use your silence. Just keep quiet. You don't always have to talk and give a response to whatever she's doing, all that tantrum. Majority of the time, our emotions is just in, oh my God, I didn't mean it. You will hear that a lot if you're with a woman. So, they will not still listen. Hope I'm not late. Okay. The way you make it seem is like both men and women can never be vulnerable in a relationship. I never said that. You're obviously not listening to anything I'm saying. This is the problem that I have. Vulnerability for men. Remember when I made this content, I said men and women speak the same language, but the definition of those words are very different for men and women. Vulnerability for men is when a woman just trusts him and respects him. Just trust me. That shows that she's vulnerable with me. Vulnerability for women is when you tell is when the man tells you his weakness. That shows that you're vulnerable. But think about this, though. This is real life. This is real life. We see this every day. You tell a woman your secret. What do you think she's going to do? You think she will just listen to you? That, come on now, a woman? Because you have to put this into perception, into this perspective. They are emotionally unstable. You don't tell people that are emotionally unstable your secrets that can destroy you. Do you know how many things? You remember when I said that characters like us have done certain things that you now let's say I now tell my wife. Why would I tell my girl those things? Why? Like, what is the point of telling you? Abi, you don't understand why. What is the benefits of telling you the things that I've done in the past? All those violence, all those bad boy days. What is the point? Why? Be vulnerable with me. Okay, I'm vulnerable with you. I'm taking care of you now. Let me tell you something. You have to roll with the punches. This is real life. The way life is going right now. As a man, you have to move with the punches. Right now, you don't share anything that will destroy you with a woman. You don't. If you talk to older men, even if they have bad days at work and they come back home and their woman asks them and say, how was your day, my love? A wise man will say, I had a great day. How was your day? Tell me about your day. All he does in that relationship is just listen to her talk. He does not talk about himself that much. If you don't take anything from what I'm saying right now, you take this one. It's going to preserve you. Mark Bonkotan, so like you always have to make calculated moves. Don't make it. You gonna learn. Their mother taught them. Of course, Lambo God delivered this man. What Lambo? Lambo and wo. She's a courtesan. Ashewu Lomoya. The Kardashians got that from their mom. Yeah, their mom. Because I said something earlier. I said, your mom with me, for example, my mom taught me certain things that you understand. I didn't get from my dad. Most Africans are like that. The Kardashians, remember, those women are not Caucasians. Let's find their ethnicity. But I know they are not Caucasians. Let's find what they are. Dutch, Irish, and Scottish background. So they are not Caucasians in any way. Let me tell you something. There are women like this that play the game well. And the more life grows, new strategies are developed. New strategies are developed. But for men, I don't think men have that kind of options. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking moringa, pomegranate, cayenne pepper, thyme, garlic and ginger, lemon and honey. So, I forgot. Star 23 said, you are dangerously wise. I'm not wise, yo. Obviously, Star 23. Last week that I spoke to you, you said you have 3 sons. And the fact that you are one of our support system on this platform, I will say this to you. You are very wise. You have to teach your sons the ways of women. The harsh most women try to gatekeep how women think from their sons. My mom said something to me one time. She said one of the most painful experience a woman can have. Before she said that, she said, a woman does not truly understand men until she has her own son. And she said, one of the most painful experience a mom can have, one of the most painful experience is to watch another woman destroy your son, and there is nothing you can do. You understand? And all these women, they are powerful women. Remember when I said they are baby wolves? Okay, they have a baby wolf has claws and fangs. Oh, if you allow them, they will take you out. I swear to you, man. They will. They will take you out, man. If your emotions is not in the right place, if you go and fall into the love of a woman, she's going to mess you up psychologically. That's why you have to be your own love. Your mom will teach you all these things if you hack her. Humbly hack her. Now, I was a lover. I'm still a lover boy. My perception of reality is like love, 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 love. But it's different. It's different now. I had to ask them to teach me. Please help me. So, start 23. My advice to you, teach your sons. Let them know how women think. It's going to save you. Because it's going to break your heart, though, when you see other women destroy your son. Because it's going to happen. They are going to attack them. Yeah, because right now, I'm pretty sure they are getting older. They are going into life. They are going to attack them. It's going to happen. It is inevitable. You have to teach them. Make it easier for them to talk to you. Remember, you're not just their friend. You are their mom. And your responsibility in that household, you're the protector of those men. I swear to you. You're there to protect those men. Well, when I talk and I say this, that women come into the life of men to protect those men. Women, average women who don't come from men say, is it our responsibility to protect men? Okay, this one does not have brain. That is your responsibility to protect your husband and those boys you are raising. You have to train them. You have to teach them the skills of women, and you have to let them uphold what you believe is a man. You don't understand? You have to teach them the game of manipulation. For sure. They need to know those things. You have to teach them discernment. You have to teach them all those things. You just don't give them food. Just food and school. When you homeschool them, you give them time to talk to them how things are. Ash reality. If not, love doesn't mean nothing to women though. How this sort our Armenian. Are they Oh, yeah, it's right here that the Kardashians are of Armenian and Dutch, Irish and Scottish descent. Yeah, it's right here. I checked it just now. So, they are not Caucasians in no way. A wife should speak to her husband and husband should speak to his wife. Couple against everyone else. Of course. But what do you say? This is for Kitokyo. I've never seen you before, though. Never seen you before. Shout out to you, though. But what do you see about that when the world is going towards partnership? Rather than you being a wife to your husband and your husband being a wife. People want to coexist. People don't want to have habitations together. You understand? People see everything right now as power struggle, power dynamics. That's not the way it's supposed to be, though. You don't understand? But what I've noticed is this. The bigger percentage of women that play the game of partnership, like, I want a partner, they still want the expectation of a husband from that supposed partner. They want that man to come in and act like a husband, but she does not want to be a wife. She wants to be a partner. That is manipulation. You don't marry such woman, though. Get over everywhere, you fishy. Hey, Saloni, what's going on? Okay, so your sons are 19, 17, and 16. These guys are men already. They are men already. I hope you're doing this for them, though. It's going to help them. Oh, it's going to help them, though. Or at all say it bad. Make it easy for them to talk to you. Make it easy for them to talk to you, though. Let them know you will always be there for them. Because they are going to make mistakes. It is inevitable. They are going to make mistakes. At the point of that mistake, even if their father says, let them go and learn by themselves, you can't do that, though. Life will destroy them. You cannot do that, though. But the Yoruba people will say, Ọmọ tó bá dá ní ti ìyá ẹ̀. No, Ọmọ tó bá dá ní ti bàbá ẹ̀. Yes. The Yoruba people say, it simply means that A good child belongs to the father. If a child becomes bad, it belongs to the mom. But either good or bad, though, you have to protect them. You have to protect them, though. You have to protect them. You have to let them, you scold them when when you get back home. But at that point, you have to do what a protector does. You shield them. So eventually, they are going to become something worthy, something to be praised of, something to be appreciated of. They are going to become those things, but you're going to protect them. Let's keep it pushing. I decided to stay silent for the past 7 months. Now our whole family chasing me to not walk away. Block them. Block every one of them. Unchill already. Come back to where? Velvet said, I have 6 brothers. I protect them. Your brothers does not need your protection, my love. They need the protection of their mom. Or women that are way more wiser than you. I swear to you, my love. It's not for right now. The world is a very, very dangerous place for both men and women. For men, it is dangerous because people raise their children differently with different strategies. Just the same way people raise their children to become light in the world, there are people that raise their children to become darkness in the world. It is their strategy to survive. Remember, it's about survival. And if they raised you to become a light, definitely you're going to attract darkness. And if they raise you to become darkness, definitely you're going to attract light. It's going to happen. And one of you will survive eventually. It is for your own benefit. If you're a man, you're listening to me right now, I'll find you a wise woman in your family. People that you're not necessarily having sex with to protect you. And if you're a woman, you're listening right now, you need men that will teach you about men. Men that will teach you about men. I think I said a lot about men and women. Let's talk about women and men. You need. It's for your own good, though. For your own protection. Before you even consider that man, irrespective of how high value you think he is, let him come and spend at least 12 hours with the men in your life. And when I say men in your life, I'm not talking about those you've had sex with, those you see as your bros. Not those ones, though. Your brothers, your father. Let him go and spend 12 hours or more with them. They are going to tell you who he is. In previous strategy, let's say I know that she's not the one, I would never see her as a relationship. Obviously, I'm not going to tell her from the jump that because I still want access to the sex. I'll tell her, this is previous, so back in the day. I would say, and this is what most men will say. Most men will say, I'm still getting to know you. It works. It works like a charm. And let's say she sees me as one. Obviously, who is not going to see me as one? Come on now. And then you say, I want you to come and meet my family. But remember, I never saw her as that. So definitely I would say, don't you think we are moving too fast? Once a man says, don't you think we are moving too fast for you? And you believe that, okay, you better cut that man off. Respect yourself, man. Respect yourself. If you are truly the one, he's going to meet your family. If you meet him on Monday and you're genuinely the one, and you say, on Wednesday, I want you to see my dad. If you're genuinely the one, he's going to see them on Wednesday. He's going to see them on Tuesday, the next day. Remember, if you're genuinely the one, he's going to see them. Now, for men, the ego of a man is the problem of a man. For women, your ego is not your problem. Your pride, oh God, your pride is your problem as a woman. Yes, that was what was taught to me. The pride of a woman needs to be studied. Rather than face the harsh reality and say, I'm still a beautiful woman. I'm a princess of my father. You get me? In his kingdom, I'm one of his queens of my father. A woman will center it and say, am I not too good for this man? Obviously, you're too good, but he's not ready for you. Cut him off. Another man is going to come. You should know this. But self-talk, because you have pride. No, I can get him. I can change his mind. I can give him more sex. I can start cooking and clean. You can do all those things. You're not the one. And a man is never going to tell you you're not the one because you have big bum and you have boobs. Who does not like? Let me tell you, it's better than masturbation. Come on now. It's better than masturbation. Until you can be on a leash until I find my wife. But I'm never going to tell you that you're not the one. I'm still getting to know you. You know, don't take it the wrong way. The podcast, I speak harsh reality. And I don't take side. I'll tell you the truth. But you need to put your pride aside. You are a beautiful woman. He's a good-looking man. He's accomplished. He's successful. Oh my God, he's high value. But he doesn't see you that way. Adjust your crown. The crown that was given to you by your father. Because you are a princess in his kingdom. And keep it pushing. Self-worth, self-respect. Your self-respect as a woman, it needs to shine. It has to shine. Like, I respect myself. If not, it's going to give you low self-esteem. Yes, it's going to give you low self-esteem. You'll find it so hard to carry yourself graciously. Because remember, you are a princess already of your father's territory. You have to carry yourself that way. You are a queen already in your father's kingdom. A product that is very, very valuable is not usually everywhere. Your life as a woman is completely different from that of men. A man can play the field and decides to have sex, casual sex. You as a woman, you can't. And when we talk like this, it's almost like one is being sexist. No, it is harsh reality. You can't play the field like men. You can't. You must not. You get me? Because you are beautiful. At all, say bad. Irrespective of, you are cute. You get me? And you have to carry yourself like that. Use that beauty to get a man that sees that. That, wow, I want to take care of this woman. She's cute. You get me? That wants to. Because people come into your life for different reasons, though. Either to upgrade you, to stagnate you, or to bring you down. There are some men, you get me? They see the light that your father has bestowed upon you, or your family has placed upon you. They see the happiness, and the intention is to shatter it, is to destroy it. They call it pride. Because you are a woman, you have pride. You need pride. Just the same way a man needs ego. The ego of a man will make a man jump in. He's going to jump in front of a bullet. That is ego. To protect the love of his life. Your pride as a woman, stand up tall, adjust your crown. If he's not the one for you, keep it pushing. It's going to serve you. But you're not going to listen to me, because what do men know? This one does not. Okay, you're going to learn. You're going to learn. You are going to learn. You're going to learn. Some people say Ramadan started today. Ramadan Karim. Hey, frankly, what's going on? What of us that aren't able to ask our mother, whom should we ask? Oh, Emi Bamidele, what are the reasons why you cannot talk to your mom? Is she still alive? Like, why do you think you can't talk to your mom? Why? Because she looks soft. Because she looks weak. You're not listening to everything I've been saying. Or because you guys are not just on that time. Who do you think is better to protect you than your mom? Oh, you're probably underestimating her. Hmm. What do you think? What do you think of in having joint accounts? Of course, you have to if you're married to a woman. It's a good thing. I strongly believe every marriage should have 4 accounts. You have your own personal account. She has her own personal account. The number 3 account is the joint, and the number 4 is reserve, where you save money into for family's expenses. You have your own personal, which is not one. Maybe you have one personal, your business. That's different though. But your joint account is where there are certain money you guys come into agreement that okay, we have to save into. If both of you are working, it has to be there. Joint account. That money will be used to take care of the house. You understand? So, but you have to put this into consideration though. Everyone is not raised in the same way. Some people are truly raised to be wolves. You have to watch out. I'm married, so I can't speak about the coexistence of people today. Okay. I've been married since 20 years. Wow, 20 years. Oh, okay. Kitokyo. Okay, shout out to you though. Sir, why do you say they are not Caucasians? Is there something specific about them? They are Europeans for the love of God. Yeah, they are. It's right there now. They are Scottish descendants, Armenian and Dutch. They are English. So they look like they are, Caucasian, but they are not. It's just like in Nigeria, for example, we look alike, but there are people who come from Yoruba land, there are people who come from Igbo land, there are people who come from Hausa, there are people who are South Africans, but we are all Africans. You get me? Like there are people that are like Tanzanian, Ghanaian, Ivory Coast, Oh, King Tokyo. So you've been with your man since you were 16 years old. Can you imagine that kind of love? I wanted that kind of love, but I was not emotionally stable. Orí mi ò pé rárá, man. I was really, really out in the streets, man. But life happens. Lily, what's going on? I am. They talk to me. That's very good. Start 23. I'm about to graduate college and never had experience with women. Should I keep going this way? Oh, God. So you're about to be, let's say, 23 years old. You probably never. Why now? Omo. We did not do that one. No. We entered life, Tonyo. Yeah. We entered life, Tonyo. But nah, come on now. Like, what is if like most men struggle, and I understand, especially when you watch social media and you watch how women talk about how women treat men that approach them. You find it very, very intimidating to approach women. But you have to look at it from this side of view. The men that win with women, they don't care about what women say or think or do. You can't. You can't. You see her from afar, you approach. Learn to approach women without caring about the outcome. Take, for example, hey, how you doing? She's not saying that, she's looking at you. I find you very attractive. What's your name? My name is. Or hi, I like your outfit. I have to come talk to you. What's your name? And then you talk for a little bit. How often do you come here? That's a conversation. You exchange conversations. Now, it depends on how she responds. That is how you proceed to say, is it okay if I get your number? Some of them will not respond well. You understand? Some of them, they want you, but they still want to play all this. That's why you just say, just wanted to say hi. Nice to meet you. And you keep it pushing. But you need to self-talk these things in the mirror. You need that confidence, man, because you are a man. You are a man. Now understand? If you go out with your boys, try it this way. Once, let's say you sit down with your guys, or you sit down by yourself, or you're out in the public, and you look around, and your eyes like this, it matches with any woman. Maintain that eye contact. Do not look away. She's going to look away. Do what you're doing. Look at her every now and then. If she looks at you again, approach her. Hey, how you doing? I've never seen you here before. What's your name? Nice shoes. You don't care about the shoes. Nice outfit. What's your name? Or let me see the back of your hand. Wow, you're not married. I want to marry you. She's going to laugh. Women love to laugh. I'd love to take you out sometime. Or are you single? Be direct. Hey, excuse me, are you single? Some of them will say they are not single, but they have somebody they are sleeping with. Oh God. Roll that back. Roll that back. Roll that, yeah. Rewind that. Scratch that. She's single. If she says she's single, she's single. Oh, yeah. If she says she's single, she's single. Oh, yeah. Roll that back. But still on still though, you have to try this. You cannot be afraid of them. You're not going there to get a number. You get me? You're going there to to have a conversation. Because you're a man. You need conversation, man. If you go, let's say you go out to a bar or restaurant, you can start by approaching men, other men. If you see 2 or 3 guys standing up, maybe at a club, at the bar, back in the day, you walk up to meet them. Hi guys, what's going on? How you guys doing today? Introduce yourself. What's your name? To men, other men. My name is so, man. I've never seen you guys here before. You understand? You stand up well like a man is supposed to. When is the best time to come here? You chat a little bit with men. Remember, when you come into a room where men and women are, there are women in that room that are looking at you. If you take care of yourself well, they are looking at you. Some of them will look at you. Women usually watch the interaction with you with other men. So you do this like 4 or 5 times. You approach multiple men in there. Hey guys, what's going on? How you doing? You understand? You talk to them like friends. You're going to see them later that night in that club, in that bar, in that restaurant. Before you know what's up, you guys are friends. Hey, my man, what do you do for a living? Oh, I have a software. Oh, really? What kind of? I do cybersecurity. What kind? Oh, really? All right, you get me? You exchange content. That is your friend. So next time you come to that place, you see the dude, you greet yourself differently. So let's say after you walk around, you talk to different men. Hey guys, what's going on? Nice outfit, man. Nice watch. What is that? Is that a Rolex? Oh, I have a Cartier horn. You get me? Oh, I have something like that too. How long did you wait to buy it? That's a conversation starter. Then eventually, you look around, you see a woman you like, you talk to that dude. Because hopefully you're not talking to a gay man. He's a straight man. I like that woman over there. What do you think of her? He's going to tell you if he's cool because he's a man. Like, wow, she's beautiful. Say, excuse me, I'll be right back. You go talk to that girl. Because what you need as a man, before you approach a woman, you need to establish your place of origin. So, irrespective of anything that happens there, either she turns you down or she turns you up or you guys just have a conversation, but you have to put a pause to it and say, okay, I'll see you around. You need a place you can go back to without going back to stand by yourself. You don't want to go back to stand by yourself because now you're like a weak man. But you can go back to those new friends you just met. And you just met like 5 different group of friends. So just in case one says, all right, my man, we have to go, man. Have a good night. Hopefully we'll see you around. You can go to other guys again. You need to think like this. But don't be afraid of any woman. Before you know what's up, that woman that you are looking like she's all that. If you play your card well, you take her home that night. Oh God. Roll that back. Roll that back. Roll it back. You're not taking her anywhere. You're just going to get her phone number and take her coffee in the morning. Oh God. Yeah. So Safia said, what if you're already in a marriage where the husband is already pulling the wife down? I don't know. Pulling you down. What do you mean pulling you down? What does that mean? Marriage is responsibility, though, for both men and women. Explain more. Explain more. Let us all hear. Hmm? Let's see. What do you say about a man who is very much in love with a woman and does everything for her? That is the expectation. I love my woman. I love her a lot. Koyeni, I can't even begin to explain how much love I have for my woman. I love my girl, and I'll do anything for her. Am I in love with my girl? No, but I love my girl. No, she's in love with me. I love my girl. You see the difference? I love her. I'm extending the love I have for myself towards her. So in that relationship, I still have to. A lot of men is looking for, what is that English word? They're looking for. Um, Somebody used that word the other time. Where you can just be yourself. This is real life, man. This is real life. So most men will let themselves go. They will develop pot belly like this. You understand? Because sexual attraction has to be there. You understand? When you see someone, you still want. You understand? You're turned on by them. Even if your body change, your accomplishment has to climb up higher. But if a man loves you, though, it's a beautiful thing. Like, why did he do that? What? I don't understand. What if you're okay? I think I answered that. I always use these, works every time. I think I answered that. Companionship, not companionship though. Vulnerability. Yeah. A lot of men go into relationship. They are looking for, a lot of men are actually looking for a woman to be vulnerable with. That's why you see a lot of men will start crying around their woman. The attraction is going to die. I swear to you, man, it's going to die. A woman is going to tell you that she wants a man that will be vulnerable with her. But remember, when it comes to women, we're not talking about what women say. We're talking about what they react to. Man. She's going to hate you. Because if she start crying, you that a weak man that you can't hold your emotions together. Come on now. Do not cry around a woman. Yeah, so polygamy. No. Like not letting her grow, like you said, some men help women grow, some keep her stagnant. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Like, there are different strategies to keep a woman. Some men believe that if a woman upgrades, you're going to find better. Because when you upgrade, other men will see you. You understand? It is a strategy. Rather than pull you down, it's going to keep you stagnant. So it's not going to give you money, resources, and help that will make you become. Because women truly change, though. You understand? Women truly change, especially if she's getting it. Women truly change. So it's a strategy of, some men do it. Not all men, but some men do it, though. Some men do it. They'll keep you stagnant. You get me? Just to, even if they start a business, they let you start a business. They won't let you start a business that is going to push you out there like a mega magnet. No. Or tycoon. No. They will never allow that. They would never, ever, ever allow that. So they will never, ever, ever allow that. Okay, I think I answered that. That's why I asked the question, why should the woman do, okay, what should the woman do if he stagnates you or pulling you down? I don't think there's anything you can do. Although you have the option to divorce him. You don't understand. But one thing I should say is this. There's something about you that attracted that man already. What was it? That is an insecurity, though. So even if you break up with that man, you're definitely going to attract such man again. You get me? That's why I try to tell women or men, divorce is not always the solution. There's something about you that attracted that man in the first place. What was it? You need to identify it. They understand. And you need to have this at the back of your mind. You can make a man do anything. You're not a victim, my love. You can make a man do anything. Anything. And he's going to. You just have to. You understand? Because I'm pretty sure you know the man well. You know the man. Let him know. Let's say you tell him the first time he says no. You are a woman. You know how to come back to say it again. Get me? You have to break yourself, man. If you don't want to be stagnant, don't stay there. That is if you still want to be in that relationship. But you don't have to be in that relationship. But you have to understand that something attracted you to that man. Or something attracted that man to you. I'm pretty sure there's an insecurity there. If you're willing to do the self-reflection, though, do it. It's going to serve you. So, I have never seen my dad cry. He's 65, a great husband and a wonderful dad. But the complicating part, this is one of the reasons why I don't take women seriously. What is vulnerability if there has to be demarcations and segregation and say, okay, oh, you can do this, but not too much of this. But you must not do this. But I still want you to show me. No, that's this. You see all those courtesans I was talking about. Don't let me lie to you, man. There's a reason why they win. You see all those courtesans that date all those men. There's a reason why those men keep coming back to those women. Those women, they fulfill the fantasies of those men. They give those men vulnerability. Remember what I said earlier about, as a man, when you come back home, you don't tell a woman how hard your day was. Just tell her it was a beautiful day and ask her how was her day. Let her tell you everything she did. The courtesans, they play the same game with men. They don't tell men the problems or what. No, they just say it's a beautiful day. Because men have this fantasy for women that women are angels and women do not have any problems. Those courtesans, they live up to those expectations. They never have any problems. They never have any. And every now and then when they have a problem, the man is willing to help. Because she doesn't nag. Say, I've been thinking about something though, and it's going to make me happy if you do it for me. Me, for example, I never liked school. Do you think I want to go to school? I never liked school for nothing. My mom is fond of using this word. It's going to make me happy if you do it for me. She doesn't raise her voice. You are a woman. You can make a man do anything. Any man. Any man will do anything. So, how do you cope with a husband that keep malice for long? Papa, this is maturity level though. You know, some people believe in talking and going towards resolution. Me, I believe in going towards resolution. If I do something you don't like, tell me. There's no way for me to know. But keeping malice though, it's emotional immaturity. You know, understand? It is emotional immaturity. You lack emotional maturity. That's the reason why you keep malice with your family, especially your wife, your husband, your children. You lack emotional maturity. You're not, and especially if you're a leader, the leader of a house or place, an organization or whatever, you can't keep malice. A king does not keep malice, at least not with his subordinates. Your wife is one of your subordinates, your husband is one of your subordinates, your children are one of your systems and your subordinates. If they do something you don't like, you call them to order. Do not call the crowd. If you call the crowd, you're not the leader. You're not looking for resolution. You're looking for attention. It is a traumatic response. You need help. So, it's okay to cry. To cry as a man, but never just let them see you crying. Of course, men cry all the time. All the time. But with your woman, don't let me lie to you, man. Remember, we're talking about what women respond to. What they respond to is different from what they say they want to. They don't respond well to men that cry. I'm telling you the truth. They don't. Especially, their husbands. They don't. So, let her apologize now. What? correct, lacks maturity and emotional intelligence. You know, one thing that I find very fascinating, a lot of women will say they want a man that has emotional intelligence. Women pride themselves that they have emotional intelligence. And I say this, they don't. First, what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is you knowing yourself. You get me? And surprisingly, this is the tricky part. Women understand women. So that means they have a complete different definition of emotional intelligence that is different from ours. Complete different though. From the perspective of a man, emotional intelligence is when you know your emotions, when you understand yourself, you're self-aware, and you know that of other people. You apply empathy. You get me? You know yourself, you know other people. That is, you know thyself, you know thy enemy. But for women, it is completely different though. It is completely different. A woman is so funny. Let's talk about that before we round up. Because we're going into 2 hours. I want to round up. I have other things to do. I came back this morning and I need to sleep. So a woman is so funny. This is why I said their definition is different. A woman is that kind of personality where when she's hungry, anything she does, either she inflict violence or she just does whatever, she wants you to understand that she was upset. I was hungry. Just imagine if a man is hungry and he throws this cup at me or he insults me in any way. You think I care if he's upset? It depends on my mood though. I might decide to walk away or just, come on now. Are you dumb? After so much apologies, but prefer leaving third party. But prefer inviting third party. I don't understand. The girl I like is manipulative and greedy, selfish and ambitious. How do I change that? You don't change that. You leave her. That is the problem I have with men. You leave that woman, you go on to the next one. There are so many women in the world. What is your spec? You see, one of the things that can destroy you as a man is you having the mindset that she's the only one for me. Oh, it's going to destroy you, man. There are so many women in the world that are for you, not just that one. What is your spec? What do you like? Like? I try to tell men this. What is your spec? What kind of woman do you like? I can assure you that same spec you see in that woman, they are like 10,000. I'm telling you the truth. If you allow yourself, you're going to find them with the same behavior you're looking for. Now, the tricky part is this. You might have to take that woman from another man. Because no woman is single. None of them. But what did you say? Well, you know me, I'll tell you the truth. I've been following your content for years now, and you are guiding us well. Shout out to you, Shine Shine Bobo. Thank you, my good man. Thank you. That is the definition of women see the same as an intelligent. Nope, women don't see it the same way. Women don't. It is complete definition. How can you possibly have emotional intelligence when the bigger percentage of the time you are emotionally unstable? Do you think it's possible to have emotional intelligence when the bigger percentage of the time you are emotionally unstable? In the world of a man, there are certain things that can make you emotionally unstable. Either influence of something, or you have traumatic response that triggers you. But for women, it is their hormone, Saku. So it is part of your biology to be that. Not all the time, but the bigger percentage of the time. So I ask the question again. Is it possible to be emotionally intelligent without emotional stability? It's not. It's not. And that is the reason why women need men. Women need men to ground them. Because when they are emotional, women think about more. Oh God, if they explain how their brain works for you, oh, you will view them completely different, man. They think about multiple things at the same time. at the same time, bro. A man can sit down like this and think about nothing for hours. He can just sit back like this and just play with his phone. He's thinking about nothing. It is impossible for women to do that. And that's why I said emotional intelligence, the definition is different for men and for women. Maybe eventually in the nearest future, they will notice that men and women have different definition for wordings. But Velvet, okay, I've been following you. Okay, shut up. But I do understand. Let's see. Oh, Velvet said we are single. Nope. I don't believe any woman. I strongly be, I guess because I've been around the block. If a woman ever tells you she's single, she's having sex with some man, it's possible for her to take a break. Take a break for 2, 3, 5 months or just 1 year. But believe me, man, come on now. You see her skin fresh. That house is looking good in jeans. Her boobs is well packaged in those. Come on now. Come on now. If you see the beauty, other men sees those beauties too. Other men see those big booty, man. And she's deaf. Let's say she gets attracted. She gets approached. Let's say 3 times. Let's get a calculator. Let's say 3 times in a week for a woman. And that is like on the basic level. 3 times in a week, irrespective of attractive level. Now let's go. 3 times 365. 365. Bro, are you telling me she's going to say no to 1,995? 1,095 men? At all, say it bad. Even if she's Virgin Mary, she's going to have sex with one of these 1,095. One. The Yoruba people will say, Ìlù tá gbé kápá, wọ́n yọlù. Abo síbò ìta gbé kọ́. It simply means that a married woman gets fucked too. Not to talk of a single woman. A single woman? Come on now. Bro, come on. All these boys are fucking heartless. Especially those ones they call the Yoruba ones. Those ones are demons. Oh my God. Those ones they are the worst of all men. Not necessarily the worst, but women need something to complain about. So women love them. I'm talking about those Yoruba boys who. Those are the demons. We are single. I'm speaking for myself and a lot of women I know. Okay. Again, I'm not sure the type of women you all deal with. I wasn't raised that way. Okay. So would you say that it is almost impossible for a woman to be emotionally mature? Emotional maturity is different from emotional intelligence. Now we're talking about definition here. A lot of people confuse that though. Emotional intelligence is you being aware of your emotions, is you being emotionally stable, if you being aware of other people's emotion. Looking at things from the lens of a courtesan, you can train yourself. Simply means that you can put on a fake mask and pretend like you are those things. You can. It's like acting. But I'm talking about on a concrete surface level, which is genuine level. I don't think women are emotionally intelligent. I don't think you are capable of being emotionally intelligent. You can be emotionally mature. It's possible. Especially if you're raised by a man. You become emotionally matured. You get me? And emotional maturity is different from emotional. It is part of emotional intelligence. Don't come for my head. I said what I said. Maybe I don't know what I'm saying, but I know what I'm saying. Emotional maturity, emotional stability, it is part of emotional intelligence. It is part of it, but not all. So I asked him for flowers on Vows Day and intentionally didn't get it, but got me a Apple Watch. Okay. Oh God. Guys, if you're listening to me, I was dating this Colombia woman around 2016. For her birthday, she asked for a Timberland boot. A Timberland boot around that time was $295. I did not want to get a Timberland boot because I felt like she's a woman. She doesn't need Timberland boots. I went ahead to buy a Gucci slide, which was of the same price. Gucci slide, though. If a woman tells you ever that gets me this for so, fucking get her that thing. Imagine powerful man. Get her that thing and move away. They don't forget. Do polygamy destroy family or beauty? It depends. It depends. It depends. But on a larger scope, it destroys family. It destroys family. On a larger scope. You be Yoruba too now. We are all demons. You are who is a demon? Me, I am an angel. All these Yoruba boys. I'm an angel. I love my Yoruba boys, man. Shout out to you guys. I'm more car. Those boys, shit. Those boys do not even care about your wife. Not the talk of girlfriend. Those boys will have sex with your wife. Our boys, and those boys, they don't eat things like, you know, when you know something does not belong to you, you know how you're supposed to just eat it, so the person that owns it can still come back to it. Not those Yoruba boys who are jekpani. They will eat it like, oh my kegun. Those boys will eat. If they handle your wife, I swear on everything, just go and dispose that woman. Just throw away. All those Yoruba boys. Almost Shila boys here. Those boys, you know when you eat meat and you just eat it like you're posh. Those boys will chew to bone. Those boys. Ajeke Guni. I swear, those boys, Now just imagine that kind of, and women are drawn to those men heavily in all countries of the world. Those guys are famous. On this podcast one time, there was this woman that came here. She said she heard that people call African men demons. I said, no. There is only one group of men all around the world that is famously known as demons. Everybody knows them as demons. If you see them, you are a woman. If you ever date them, you are fucked up. You can never date another ethnicity. It's impossible. You will always be drawn to them. You get me? You will always be drawn to them. Manipulation game on another level. I swear to you, man. You have no idea what you're up against. They are the most successful men you can come around. The most charismatic, sweet talk. Bro, the sex, Gogombo wire, they will blow your mind. Blow your psyche. But when it's time to drop you off like this, I swear to you, man. You will catch a Yoruba man red-handed like this. They can lie for days. You know when people look at you dead into your eyes like this, and they are telling you complete lie, and they are smiling like this. Almost Shila boys, you know. And women are drawn to these things. Women are drawn to, to them. I know being man shaming baby man. I swear to you, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for all those women, though. Yoruba boys. Yoruba boys. Now, just imagine if that woman is single. She would definitely catch the eye of those men. And when you see these guys, you're going to, those guys know how to package go kill you. Yeah, package go kill you. Almost package go destroy you. Those guys, you go the thing say demons now. Oh, I swear on everything. With those Yoruba boys, I swear. Before you know what's up, you start telling your whole family that you've met your soulmate. Soulmate, Igbo, Ovefe demon. You want to marry a demon. Like, a lot of women underestimate what I'm talking about. all around the world, they are famously known as a demon, like full-blown demon though. There is no other demon in this world than those tribe. Highly sophisticated manipulators. Rachel said, what about the women? The women? You mean the Yoruba women? The Yoruba women, I would say, there's this sense of independence about Yoruba women. There's this sense of independence about them. They are very, very strong women, though. Very, very intelligent. Highly manipulative, too. Highly. They are like, oh, God. Highly manipulated. Manipulative people. But they have a downside. Majority of them, they act like they are hypocrites. Yes. And that is a mistake. That is a flaw. Alabosi, where we come from. Yes, the Yoruba woman is usually an hypocrite. There was a study that was done around 2022. They said in Africa, no group of women cheat more on their husbands than the Yoruba women. That's a fact. And they said around 35% of firstborns in all those families. That's the truth, though. They said around 35%. That's a study. They are usually bastards. And that's why I said it's a known fact, though. It's a known fact. But you can't help but love them, though, because they are very, very strong. There's this independence attached to them, and they are hustlers. Yes, they are hustlers, though. But the Yoruba man, that is another species entirely. The Yoruba man is all about fun. He just wants to enjoy life. Even if he works hard, he's going to have around 2 days that he used to spend majority of that money. Just enjoy life. We South Sudan women are lovely women. Look at this one. South Sudan. Do people live there? Compare yourself to a Yoruba. Like, seriously? I want to yeah. Let's see. But like I said, hypocrites. Definition of hypocrites is alabosi are hypocrites. So usually they're like that, but they are though. If you want to be successful in this life, you need to make friends with any Yoruba person. They are business minded, success driven, highly competitive people. I'm telling you, man, highly competitive people though. They are ways to be well-rounded. Well-rounded. I'm talking about well-rounded to survive anywhere in this world. And they always do. Always do. People will say, what is the difference? Like, why are Nigerians like that? Nigerians are not all the same. Oh. Remember, there are different tribes and ethnicity there. But they have their benefits. In terms of business, the best of them are the Igbos. Those ones are highly resourceful people, though. Talk about fun. Yoruba people are loud, fun. So, I think I said a lot. We Yoruba women are beautiful and intellectually capable. I never said you are not. I said you guys are highly intelligent. I said that. Very resourceful. I said that too. I said Yoruba women are very, very resourceful women. There's a sense of independence attached to them. They are usually business women. Even if they have it, like they are full-blown hustlers, you have to respect them. Even if they have a job, usually the bigger percentage of Yoruba women, they have a side hustle. They have another way of making money aside from their known job. They are full-blown hustlers, though. Full-blown hustler. But there's this downside about them. They are usually hypocrites. That's the downside. You know me, I'll tell you the truth. Hypocrites are people that say they don't do this, but they usually do it. You understand? So, let me join. Oh, my mean law, I have to go and sleep. Velvet said for Obi. Velvet, me, I don't lie. I'll tell you the truth. Me, I have to go. I've been here for for 2 hours. I came back around 8 o'clock this morning. I have to go and sleep. You guys will join next week. I'm tired. I think I said a lot already. So, what are truths men wish women would know? What are truths? I said a lot though. I don't want to talk anymore. You people live in South Sudan, look it up. Yes, people live in South Sudan. That was a joke when I said, do people live in South Sudan? That was a joke, my love. I was just joking with you. Don't take it seriously. Egmonla, thank you. Shout out to you guys though. No, I don't want to do 4 hours. I'm tired. I just had to come talk to you guys. I was supposed to come back tomorrow on Sunday, but I got to go, my good friends. Live it up. Continue to be well, my friends. Chin up always. Tomorrow I'm going to try and post this. This should be put. Let's say before Monday, because right now I'm tired. You guys should be well though. Okay, take care. Oh, me going to change, man. I need to go sleep. I've not slept. Have a good day, my good friends. Continue to get better. I love you, friends. Be well.